All right, let's jump right in. We are heading straight for one of the Bible's most symbolic and, let's be honest, debated chapters, Revelation 12. It kicks off with this vision that's so wild, it's fascinated and confused people for, well, centuries. But what if this whole thing isn't some scary future prediction, but a celebration of a victory that's already in the bag?
A great wonder appeared in heaven, a woman clothed with the sun, with the moon under her feet, and on her head a crown of 12 stars. Wow, I mean, you can just picture it, right? It's this huge cosmic painting splashed across the sky. So, what on earth is it trying to tell us?
And that's the big question, isn't it? Who is this woman? What's this great wonder all about? It's like a cosmic mystery, and we're going to solve it together, clue by clue.
Okay, first things first, let's look at the words used here. The text doesn't just say John saw a sight. He saw a wonder, a sign. And believe me, that one little word changes everything.
So check this out. The original Greek word is semeion. Now, that doesn't just mean something you look at. It's a sign, a symbol. Think of it like a puzzle box. It's not just about seeing the box, it's about figuring out what's inside. John is basically handing us a message and saying, look closer.
And that's exactly our game plan. We're going to go full-on detective mode here. We'll take each piece of evidence, the woman, the sun, the moon, the stars, and see what kind of picture they build when we put them all together.
All right, clue number 1. The main character in this whole celestial drama, the woman. She's really the key to unlocking this whole thing. So, who is she? You might be thinking Mary, but hold on. The consensus here is that she's not one specific person. She's a symbol, a huge one. She represents all of God's covenant people. We're talking spiritual Israel from the Old Testament and the church from the New. It's the whole family, the entire community that had one job: bring the Messiah into the world.
And get this, the description just nails her identity. She's clothed with the sun. Think about that. That's not her own light, right? It's borrowed glory. It's a picture of being wrapped up in the righteousness of Jesus himself, who, by the way, is actually called the Son of Righteousness in the Old Testament. So she's literally shining with his light. Okay, moving on. Let's look down a bit. What's she standing on? The moon, that's our second clue. And where it is, under her feet, is just as important as what it is. So what's the deal with the moon? Well, it often stands for the old way of doing things, the old laws. I mean, think about it. The moon doesn't have its own light. It just reflects the sun's. And it's always changing, a little unstable. So to see this woman with the moon under her feet, that's a massive statement. It's a picture of total victory.
The main point here, the big takeaway, is that this is a posture of triumph. It's a declaration that says, hey, because of what Jesus did, the old system of sin and death is done. It's been conquered, and it's now under our feet. And now for the final touch, the crown she's wearing. And this isn't just any old tiara. The type of crown and, yep, the number of stars, totally intentional. This is our third big clue. Here's another cool Greek word for you, Stephanos. This isn't the kind of crown a king is born with. Nope. This is a victor's wreath. It's the garland they'd give to a runner who just won a grueling race. What does that tell us? Her authority isn't inherited, it's won. And how many stars are on this victor's crown? 12. Now, if you know your Bible, you know the number 12 is a big deal. It pops up everywhere, and it almost always points to one thing: the completeness of God's people and his government. These 12 stars are what really tie the whole vision together. They're the 12 tribes of Israel. That's the foundation of the Old Covenant. But they're also the 12 apostles, the foundation of the new one. It's this perfect symbol of unity. The whole family, old and new, brought together, given heavenly authority because of the victory Jesus won for them. Okay, time for the big reveal. We've got all our clues lined up. The woman, the sun, the moon, the crown of stars. Let's put this puzzle together and see what this great wonder really is. Let's walk through it. Step 1, the woman is God's people. Step 2, she's clothed in the sun, meaning she's covered in Jesus' glory. Step 3, she's standing on the moon, showing she's victorious over sin. And step 4, she's crowned with 12 stars, a symbol of her complete, God-given heavenly authority. You see how it all fits? So when you step back and look at the whole picture, it becomes clear.
This isn't some crazy horoscope or a scary prediction. It's just a beautiful symbolic painting of God's entire plan of salvation. It's the story of his people and how they brought the Messiah into the world. And if you remember one thing, let it be this. The great wonder of Revelation 12 was never meant to make us afraid. It's not a blueprint for disaster. It's the total opposite. It's a timeless message of incredible hope and victory.
You know, it all points right back to the cross. Those 3 little words Jesus said, "It is finished." That wasn't the end of a life, it was the announcement of a victory. The very same victory John is seeing play out here in the stars.
That's why this whole vision of the woman clothed with the sun, it's a party. It's a celebration. It's God pulling back the curtain to show us the glory of his people, united with Jesus, taking a victory lap for a battle that's already been won.
So you see, this part of Revelation isn't about nervously looking forward into the future. It's about confidently looking back at a triumph. It's a story literally written in the stars for us to see, a sign of a victory that is already locked in. Which kind of makes you wonder, right? What other messages, written in symbols and stories, are we meant to read not with fear, but with hope?